I am Jessica Rhymes, and this is Rhymes Reimagined, where I will teach you about all the possibilities of thrifting and DIYing. I am going to do a collective Christmas thrift store haul today. All these items were purchased. Most of them were purchased this past week. I was off on Monday, which again, if you watch my last video, you know that my favorite day to shop in my favorite thrift store is on Monday because everything is 50% off. And there were a couple items that I actually purchased last year after Christmas. I think I have the prices on all the items, so I'll give you the prices for all the items that I have. There are a couple of items that I don't remember the price on, but I'll give you the prices if I have them because I always like to hear how great people's deals were. So I'm gonna jump right into the ornaments. I'm gonna start with the biggest bunch of ornaments. I got a set of 20 rose gold ornaments. They're really pretty. They are prices upside down, but they were $3.99. They're all a little different. There's a couple different patterns, but they're all like rosy gold and cream colored. This is probably my favorite one. They're really glittery. This is the first time I actually opened them, but they're really, really glittery. And of course they're getting everywhere, which, you know, it's not Christmas without a little glitter, to be honest. So this was actually my inspiration for buying a full-size adult Christmas tree. I just used to have like a 2 foot tall, like a 2.5 foot pre-lit tabletop tree. I wanted to get a big full-size tree, and this kind of was like my push and my inspiration. So I actually did buy a full-size tree last year after Christmas. It's 7.5 feet tall. You're gonna see it in my Decorate With Me video in a couple of weeks. So all of my Christmas tones are like, it was gonna be all rose gold, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough rose gold. But again, I don't want to keep going to the store, so it's going to be some gold and some silvers incorporated in it as well, because those are the things that I already have. So I'm going to kind of work with what I have. And then I also bought a set of 4. These are like mercury glass ornaments. They're shatterproof. The last ones were shatterproof as well. These were $1.98. It was a set of 4 of them. I really like the shape and the coloration of it. It's again that mercury glass texture, shatterproof, because again I have a 60-pound pit bull and everything's got to be shatterproof. That's what I learned from my mom with decorating trees and having dogs in our house, is you have to put shatterproof ornaments, especially towards the bottom. If you want to keep them, you need to put the shatterproof towards the bottom. So I try to get enough shatterproof so that I can fill in the bottom of the tree with some non-breakable, non-sentimental ornaments. I might actually incorporate some of these in my stairwell. I have some garland in my stairwell. Again, you'll see in a couple weeks in the Decorate With Me video, because I have a lot of silvery tones in my stairwell, so I'm going to use some of these in there as well. And then the last, I mentioned those were $1.98. So the last batch of, and those weren't 50% off. I paid full price for those from a regular thrift store, so that's a pretty good deal for 4 ornaments. The last bunch of ornaments that I got are these golden cream ornaments. They're really vintage looking. I love old grandma things. That's kind of how you would probably describe my style, a little eclectic, a little vintage. I really think these are really beautiful, and this one kind of matches the rose gold tone ones, but it's got like some cream color, and it's got a little ribbon on it, and they're really glittery as well. But these are actually not shatterproof, so I'll have to find a nice way to incorporate them that are out of the dog's reach. She's a good dog, but I just want to be safe. This is her first full-size Christmas tree in our house too, so I just want to be extra safe. These were $1.20 for a set of 5, and they're glass, so that was a good price. So then I'm going to move on to candles. I actually, if you've ever been in the thrift store, you know that there's some bagged up items, that there's just a wall of bagged items. Do not sleep on the bags. They're a headache to look through sometimes, but if you're looking for something in particular, especially like these taper candles, things like that, and at Christmas, that's really when I look through the bags, is when I want like certain types of ornaments or certain type of Christmas decor to incorporate in wreaths and garlands and things like that. That's what I actually have a few of that I found. So I go to the bags for those because that's a easy, quick way to kind of get a lot of what you need. So there were 4 of these candles, these taper candles. They have like a little bit of texture. It looks textured. It's really cool. I really like these. There's the white color and the red color. I probably only use the white because that's really what matches my decor. And I actually found a candlestick holder. I originally bought these last year. These were $2.99. I think I paid $2.99 for these. It wasn't 50% off that day. I really was hoping to get a bunch of brass candlestick holders. I only found this one like this for the taper candle, but I'm probably gonna put this on my dresser in the dining room, the buffet in the dining room. It is just this vintage. It's got a little patina on it. I like old and rusty looking things. Again, I like vintage and old things. So it's got a little bit of patina on it, but again, it just goes to show how old it is. It is actual brass, and overall in really good condition except for the little patina. But I think that just adds a little character to it. But I really like that. That was the only one that I found like that. So again, in my future thrifts, I will probably try and find more because I wanted to put a lot on the dresser in the dining room, but I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm going to figure out some other creative way to decorate it. I did find this one though. This one I think was $2.99 and I got it 50% off. It's just another brass candlestick holder. This one holds up a pillar candle. I don't know candle biology like that, but I think this is a pillar candle. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I already had this candle. It's a eucalyptus scented candle. I love it. I'm probably gonna light it. I light my candles, especially ones that smell good, but I already stuck it in here and have it on my coffee table, and I'm gonna probably try and incorporate some other decor with it since I didn't get as many as I really wanted. And then the last one, I said that I didn't find a bunch, but I didn't find the bunch that I like, but I found some other ones. This one, I paid up for this, and I'm not mad about it because again, I bought it because I loved it. This was $3.98, which is a little, in my opinion, a little expensive for a thrift store item, especially a candle holder because it doesn't have that many uses. But I loved it. It's beautiful. It's got these Christmas trees on it. I think it's really pretty. And again, it can hold a pillar candle. You're gonna correct me in the comments if I'm wrong because I don't really know if that's what it's called. I wanted to get like a tall white pillar candle, but I again don't want to keep going to the stores. I might try and get them online on Amazon or something like that. But actually my Christmas tree scented candle that I've had for a couple of years now, it burns really slow. It fit in here perfectly, so I might just leave it like that. And then that's it for the candles. Back to the other bagged items that I have. I found these in the bags as well. These are some jingle bells. I think they called them ornaments. They have little ties for them, so they were probably new, never used. These were $1.99. I paid 50% off for these because I bought them on Monday. I'm gonna probably incorporate these into some garlands or some wreaths that I'm gonna make. So definitely stay tuned for my DIYs because you'll probably see how I incorporate these. Also, a bag find were these pine cones. There were two. They were together, two in a bag, and they were priced for $3.99. I paid 50% off for them, but it's just some regular old pine cones. They work. I thought they were scented, but I think that's some of my other things that I can smell. But I'm gonna incorporate those into some garlands or into some wreaths. So stay tuned for the DIYs to see how I incorporate those. And then onto some kitchen items. I actually got some tea towels. I know in my last video I said I don't typically get towels from the thrift store, but I think with Christmas towels, those get used so not often, and typically you can find them that you can tell that they were never used, and that's hand towels. I feel like I usually do find hand towels that have never been used. These have been washed already. I actually already washed them, and I'm probably gonna put them right in the kitchen. I usually just fold it, trifold, and I put it on I have two little towel racks. I really like this one. I'll just probably put it in the kitchen and use it. I always end up getting some with white on it, and I don't know why, because I always destroy them, because I actually use my tea towels in the kitchen. So it'll last for a year, and then it'll be gone next year, and I'll just go to the thrift store and replace it. So I got that one. These were all $2.99, 50% off, so I paid $1.50 for them. And then I also got this one. Same thing, I'll probably just fold it like this somehow and stick it in. It's just this pretty tree. You can see it's just a little yellow tree with some lights. It's green. And then this one I'll probably put in the bathroom. This one just has some Christmas greenery with some holly berries on it. This one will probably go in the bathroom because it's an actual terry cloth towel. It's not a tea towel like the other ones, but I paid $2.99, $1.50 for all of those. And then some other items. I actually got this. It's a basket. It's a Christmas tree shaped basket. Now, I don't want to say that I regret buying this item. I kind of do, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use it, but I love like wicker things. Again, old, part of my grandma type style. But I am not exactly sure how I'm going to use it, but I thought about it before this video, and I think I'm going to put it on my mantle. I wanted to get a bunch of Christmas trees, like the bottle brush trees and things like that, but I haven't been able to find them. They've been like sold out online, I think, because they're really trendy this year. So I haven't been able to get as many trees as I wanted for my mantle. So I think I might, instead of sitting it flat, because I feel like you don't get the full effect of it flat, I'm just gonna stand it up. I probably won't put anything in it. I just think it looks cute standing up like this. So I'll put this on one side of my mantle. I have my TV on my mantle, but I can put them on one of the sides of my mantle. And then my very exciting thrift store find. So this is my last thrifted items. I, again, was looking for trees. I really wanted some trees to go on my mantle, and I really wanted these, but I hadn't been able to find it in all my thrifting adventures, but I actually found one. I wanted a couple of them, but I found one. It was priced at 66 cents. It's this really pretty, just glass tree. You could put something in it. I don't think I'm gonna put anything in it. It opens on the bottom. It was 66 cents, which is nice for like, you know, a decorative item, but it actually has a use. If I wanted to put something in it, I could, but it was 66 cents. It's a really good price for something like this. It's only about 6 inches tall, but I really like it. I was hoping to find more than one, especially in a different size, but I did not find a different size. But I walked through the store and I found its friend. I was so excited. It's the same exact one. Again, I wanted 2 different sizes, but in the thrift store, you never know what you're gonna find, and I found this one, and I was really excited to find his friend. It was priced at 99 cents, which I was not happy about, and I asked the woman at the register if she would give them both to me for 66 cents, and she was like, no. But I would have paid 99 cents for it anyway. I did, so, and I was glad about it. I'm really excited. So these I'm gonna put them on both sides of my mantle, probably with the wicker tree, maybe like in front of it or something like that. You'll see in the decorate with me, but I'll probably figure out some way to display them together. Okay, and that is it for the thrifted finds. But as I mentioned, in my family, things go on to live many, many lives. We send things on to another family member that can be continuously used. So I wanted to bring in some honorable mention secondhand finds. So this one is a shout out to my auntie Terrell. When she moved to China last year, she got rid of like basically everything that she owned, and a lot of that included Christmas items that I actually included in my Christmas decor last year. This is actually just I had a ribbon on it because I hung it on my bathroom door, but it's just a little sign that says "Fa la la la." I guess it would go this way. No, so it's not backwards. No, I don't know if it's backwards or not, but it just says "Fa la la la." And I think I'm gonna incorporate this in like one of my wreaths. You'll have to stay tuned for the DIY to see that. I'm gonna figure out a different way to incorporate it. I don't want to just hang it on the door anymore. So thanks again to my aunt. And then this, one of my favorite like Christmas things, but I've never really figured out a great way to display it. It looks like a disco ball, but it's a little prettier than a disco ball, I think, because there's like gold paint underneath it. And then it also has like this gold beaded trim around the outside. It's really beautiful, and it shimmers in the daytime when the light hits it, and it just lights up the room. It's really pretty. I haven't figured out exactly how to display this. I don't know the best way to, I want to hang it. It's kind of heavy though, but right now I just have it sitting on a shelf. So if you have any creative ways to display this, definitely include it in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you would display it. But these are my honorable mention secondhand finds. Thanks again to my Auntie Terrell. So thanks again for joining me for my second video. Next week I'll be doing some DIYs like I mentioned. I'm probably going to get started on them right after I finish filming this. So thanks again for tuning in, and I hope to see you back next week. Have a good one. Bye.